And there was another breakthrough that I think I want to touch upon, which is I was talking, and this was very recent. We're talking about emotional inflexibility and my challenge sometimes to when things change, especially in regards to specific people, when the plans change and things don't go according to what we have talked about. I was telling you, I feel like an autistic person's reaction of no, this can't be like it's exaggerated emotional, like explosion, like a volcano that I felt really ashamed about and really out of control. And again, it was one of those moments where I really was able to have compassion for myself. You remember there was something you said, you're not a 40-year-old person having a tantrum. You're a 5-year-old kid reliving trauma. And that was like, holy crap. Yes. I'm like, and from that standpoint, I was like, so what was the trauma? What are the things that are affecting you? What do you feel? And we came up with a way to start speaking my truth. One of the things that you mentioned, I think, in regards to this, that I was doing things that perpetuated my feeling of not being understood. Because my reaction was like, when this happens, I want to punish everyone by removing myself from the place and excluding myself, even though I want to be there. Nobody gets to have me. I don't get to have myself, even in like whatever. And you made it very clear that by removing yourself from that, you're perpetuating the belief or the false narrative that you are alone, that people don't get you. So soon after we talked about this, the same thing happened. And I caught myself like leaving the situation, driving away, starting. And I remember what you said. So I came back to the place where this happened and I had a conversation with the person using my voice, using my words. And it was a completely different reaction, completely different outcome than what it would have been normally. Because I would have kept this like for a day or two, or just being super angry about it. And it didn't have to be the case. Talking about like breaking patternings and understanding how to shift things that have been ingrained for like years and years or maybe decades is something that has been really helpful in my life through working with you.
You have done such an amazing job in that work. It almost gives me goosebumps because, how we really identified what was happening there was through somatic work. And so really recognizing where the pressure was sitting in your body. And I remember you saying it was sitting here and sitting here. And so we started working on moving that energy. You felt like you were going to explode and moving that energy to the throat chakra because your throat
Mhm.
chakra was closed because you weren't speaking your truth. And like you said earlier, when we tend to create stories to fill the void in a way. And
Yeah.
so you had created this story when you were 5, and you were reliving the story by creating a reality that proved the 5-year-old correct. And to hear within, what was it? You said a day later or 2 days later?
Happened This happened the same day. Literally there
The
was
same day.
after we stopped our conversation, something happened that just prompted this was just literally 30 minutes later.
And so you got an opportunity to apply the insights that you received just 30 minutes earlier and then
Yeah.
recognize that those insights were what you needed. They were the solution.
Yeah. As I was in my second location, I stopped and I said, fuck. She told me if I leave, I'm perpetuating the fucking narrative. No, I have to go back. I don't want to go back. I have to use my words. I don't want to talk to this person. Like what? But I did it. And it changed the outcome completely.
I love it when you say I have to use my words.